What's going on, everybody? Josh Engelman for Awesemo.com, and these are my NBA DFS contenders. My top 10 plays of the day for Wednesday, January 29th. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you know when this video and all of our other videos go live. Use the promo code CONTENDER for 50% off your first week of Awesemo Plus. Damian Lillard, sitting on the outside looking in, although don't ignore him on FanDuel. But who will be the top 10 plays of the day? Find out now. Coming in at number 10, we have Bojan Bogdanovic. It's not the tastiest matchup against the Spurs. Shouldn't be particularly fast, but I like the price tag. He's been playing big minutes as of late, averaging 33 minutes over his last 8 games. I'm being even slightly pessimistic, only giving him 32. I'm focused on the mid-range for now. I could see him sliding out of the top 10 as we get a little bit more value on the slate. But for now, I've got my eye on Bojan. Coming in at number 9, we have Kyrie Irving. Irving gets a date with the lackluster Pistons. $9K price tag on both FanDuel and DraftKings. Should play 34 minutes if this game stays close. Probably have a little bit of Kobe narrative if we're looking at anybody. I have him as a 1.3 fantasy point per minute guy in my model since he's returned. He's been playing around 1.4, maybe taking his game to the next level. I'm in to pay up for Kyrie Irving today. At number 8, we have Dejounte Murray. Now, this one is largely a DraftKings play. He is significantly more likely to hit his target score on DK than he is on any other site. Minutes have been fluctuating, but he has one of the more highly variant outcomes on the slate. With a short amount of games, not a ton of value, these are the guys that I want to take a chance on in GPPs. I don't expect Murray to get a ton of ownership, given his recent history. Hasn't been playing very well, but again, these are the spots where I'm trying to buy low. Coming in at number 7, we have CJ McCollum. I kind of like him clear across the board. FanDuel, DraftKings, Fantasy Draft, Yahoo. It's a great spot against Houston. Pace up matchup. He's going to play 35 plus minutes like he normally does. It's not like he's going to be on any sort of minutes limit. And I see this as an excellent opportunity for him to get up some shots in the mid-range. Rockets like stopping threes, stopping shots at the rim. This game should fit CJ McCollum very well. Staying in Portland, we have number 6, Carmelo Anthony. I like him a lot more on FanDuel and DraftKings than I do on Fantasy Draft and Yahoo. Price is slowly coming down. Hasn't been playing super well as of late, but I love the positionality. Small forward on FanDuel is a major benefit given the construction of that position. And there's nothing stopping Melo from jacking up a ton of shots. As I mentioned for CJ, this is another excellent spot for Carmelo Anthony to take a bunch of shots in the mid-range, which he loves. If those are going in, he's going to keep shooting, and he will become an excellent GPP play. Coming in at number 5, Jonas Valanciunas. This one I'm pretty excited about. His minutes can go anywhere. He can play 23, 27, 30, but he is highly productive for every minute he is on the floor. He makes for a great GPP play almost always. When his price is in the mid-6s like it is today, to see Jonas get a 42-point game, which is where his GPP goal is for FanDuel and DraftKings, doesn't seem outlandish at all. Feels like one of the more safe options on a slate where we don't exactly have an overwhelming amount of value. If Jonas Valanciunas isn't your cup of tea and you've got a couple extra $1,000 sitting around, number 4, Hassan Whiteside. We're back to Portland, up against Houston. Whiteside playing at a 1.38 fantasy point per minute rate over the last 30 days, which is exactly where I have him in my model. This one looks fantastic. The way the slate's set up right now, he's only needing to hit 50. I say only, but that is not all that far off from his current projection. I think he gets there pretty regularly, and I am definitely going to have a lot of Hassan Whiteside in my life tonight. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Number 3, Mike Conley. I'm losing all credibility. But pay close attention to that price. $3,800 on FanDuel, $3,800 on DK. We do not have value right now We saw Mike Conley's minutes tick up a little bit in his last appearance, played 24. I'm giving him 24 again, but it's not out of the realm of possibility that could climb. But I think 24 is a safe outcome. And for right now, we don't have any ability to spend down. He's still a 1 fantasy point per minute guy in my model. Has not been playing very well this season. But we don't need a lot from a low salary guy today, at least not yet. Conley will be the first guy to tumble because his upside is limited because of the minutes limit. But for right now, if the slate were to lock today, I would like Mike Conley quite a bit as a value play against the Spurs. At number 2, provided he plays today, he is questionable. The guy I'm paying up for is very clearly James Harden. Harden gets a date with Portland. Their defense has been terrible as of late. In their last 15 games, they have been 5% worse than average on a per possession basis. Harden is going to get there a lot. A 10-7 price tag on FanDuel, given the current makeup of the slate. He's probably going to get to his target score close to 50% of the time. I've got it at 46 right now. That is a massive number. He could blow this out of the water. If he's on the floor, I fully expect him to be healthy, doing normal James Harden things, jacking up as many threes as he could possibly take, shooting as many free throws as he can possibly trick the refs into having. 36 minutes at 35% plus usage rate. James Harden is the guy that you should be spending your money on today. And finally, coming in at number 1, my guy, Jake Puddle. 4,400 on FanDuel, really difficult to ignore. I've got him in for 30 minutes. Don't ignore that $14 price on Yahoo either. Got him playing 30 minutes. You would expect them to need a lot of time going up against Rudy Gobert. Although, let's be fair, the Rockets just proved that doesn't need to happen. But this feels like the perfect spot with LaMarcus Aldridge out. Even at 5,600 on DraftKings, Puddle is a guy that has a pretty high floor, but the ceiling is very reasonable on a day like today. No reason that Jake Puddle couldn't get to 40 fantasy points, and at that point, you're going to wish you had him in your lineups. Jake Puddle, number 1. Alrighty, guys, that is it. My top 10 plays of the day for Wednesday, January 29th. One last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. I will be back for Live Before Lock at 6 p.m. with Fast Eddie Fear, and I will have updates on Twitter at Josh Engelman throughout the day as we get more news. Be sure to drop a comment after this video and let me know who's your top play for today. Best of luck tonight, and I will talk to you again in the morning.